You are listening to The People here on BBC Radio Manchester. The time is 24 minutes past 8 and we're joined by three musicians in the studio, including Lauren Housley. Welcome.
Hello.
Long time coming, actually. We're always saying that we're going to get you here on The People, but it's fine. It's finally happened ahead of the gig that you've got coming up this week.
Yes, it's going to be the album launch, which we're very excited about. We've got the 7-piece band and we're going to be performing at Gulliver's in the Northern Quarter.
Well, we'll have a chat with you in a moment, but first we're going to let people know what the Lauren Housley sound is. This is the opening track from your album, which is called?
It's called Nice to See Ya.
Love that track so much. Sound of Lauren Housley and Nice to See You. And you may be surprised to know that she's not from Nashville. She lives in South Manchester. And you're originally from where, Lauren?
I'm originally from Rotherham, actually. and now I live in Whalley Range.
Yeah, a long way from Nashville. And you don't watch Nashville either, do you, on the TV?
I know. I've watched it a few times, but I don't actually have a TV. So I'd struggle there a little bit. But I do like what I've seen.
Now, you have been gigging for some time, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Long time.
But you finally decided that you're going to put some tracks down, but you didn't expect to make an album?
No, well, it started out as quite a small project, if you like, and we'd sort of planned to record a couple of tracks with a couple of different producers. We started and it just turned into this really big thing, and we spent about a year and a half recording it. So it turned into a much bigger project than anticipated. But I think we just went with the flow, and we just wanted to make it sound as good as it could sound, and if that meant sacrificing time and whatever, then we did it. So
turned into a beast.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely.
And where did you record it?
So some of it was recorded in Limerick in Ireland, randomly. Some was recorded in Wallasey in a little home studio, and a lot of it in Manchester, actually, at a friend's house, and then a studio. It's Glow Music Studio, actually. That's in, where's that? Longside. And then some back in Rotherham in a barn, believe it or not.
So lots of kind of different places, but very grounded places by the sound of it.
Yeah, lots of on-site stuff, lots of very nice sounding rooms and nice acoustics. Now,
why country kind of blues? Why did you go down that route? Has it always been the kind of music that you've liked listening to?
I suppose, but when I first got into performing, I think I was just really drawn to the soul music and really drawn to that side of myself, and then I started listening to a lot of Americana and country, and I was listening to a lot of Bonnie Raitt, and I've just mentioned Solomon Burke as well, and fell in love with that style of music. I think it mixes a lot of different styles, and I really like the instrumentation, and that's just where the music felt like it needed to go.
So it's quite canny that you bumped into Thomas, who kind of who's here in the studio. So it was like a real musical fit for you, wasn't it?
It really was, actually. Yeah, we've known each other since we were 16, a long time, and
are we making out you're about 60?
Yeah, not that long. But we went to college together in Rotherham, and then we've moved all over. We moved up to Newcastle. We studied up there, and then we were just drawn to Manchester and the music scene in Manchester, and we moved here about 5 years ago and been working together. We've been writing for probably about 9 years now, but it just felt like we needed the right tracks for the first album, and we have previously released something. I think you've heard the One Step Closer EP as well. That was a couple of years ago, and it was just getting the right tracks for this first album, and then once we got those, we were just like, we need to get in the studio. Just do it. So here we are, and it's released and everything.
It's interesting that a lot of people who are meeting saying that, and even people that work with it, they moved to Manchester because of the music. Really strong draw, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I think we were chatting about it the other day as well. It's vibrant at the minute. There's loads of stuff happening, and I think there's such an eclectic mix of stuff happening as well, and I find it amongst musicians particularly, I feel like it's quite a supportive place to be as well. I feel like everybody's supporting one another and coming out to different gigs, even if it's not necessarily where their heart lies, they'll come and support and then end up falling in love with it. And I think I mentioned as well, we've set up Chorlton Country Club, which is a bit of it's a country night basically. We get together and we play some blues and some Americana and some country and all sorts. And
the pedal steel comes out and all
the
that
pedal
kind of
steel
thing?
comes out. Yeah, we've had a lot of special guests come down as well, and it's turning into a really, really nice thing, and people are getting involved in this style, having never sort of even thought about it before, like the funk musicians that we know, and it's becoming a nice little community.
And where can people catch you doing your Chorlton Country thing?
That's the 2nd and 4th Wednesday of the month, and it's at Dulcimer in Chorlton. Yeah.
Nice little bar, yeah. Now, Ghost Town Blues is a single off the album, and it's been getting you a lot of attention. Can you give us a little quick blast before we hear your full live song?
Yes, I can. Tom, can you give me the opening? I just don't want to sing it too high because it's quite high anyway. So black was the night, not a soul to be seen under the street light. Heaven's been shut, it's closing down. So what were you thinking, all alone in this ghost town tonight? So I said, come on, ready when you want me. No fear, keep the calm, tell me I'm here standing on my own 2 feet. Oh, just keep on looking at me, baby. You ain't got nothing on me.
Lovely. Now, you are going on the road soon, and there's going to be 7 of you.
Yes, there are, believe it or not.
So in addition to Chris, who's here in the studio, and Thomas, there's 7 of you. Where can people catch you first?
So we kick off in Manchester, actually, which is next Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, it's the 15th, and that's the Gullivers in the Northern Quarter. And then we're heading up to Edinburgh on the Sunday, and then down to Newcastle, and then down to London, and then we're heading over to Sheffield. So yeah, it's all on my website, so you can find out about more.
So people can find you on your website, on Twitter and on Facebook, can't they?
Yes.
Lauren Housley. Lauren with an E.
Yes, it's the Housley is spelled Houssley. It's a common mistake.
Now, you're going to play for us live now, full track. What we're going to hear?
We've decided to do a nice little cover, actually. This is a sneaky preview of what you'll find at the gigs, because we're going to do this nice little cover. It's To Love Somebody by the Bee Gees.
Oh, I'll let you get on with it. Thank you, Lauren.
Our own little version. Certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be live with you, live with you. There's a way, oh, everybody say, to do each and every little thing. But what good does it bring if I ain't got you, baby, ain't got you? No, you don't know what it's like, baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody
Oh, worth the wait. Thank you so much. That's Lauren Housley live in the studio with Thomas Dibb and Chris Hillman.
Yeah.
And you can catch them live at Gulliver's here in Manchester